Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' this D, about to react to this vid. This is tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore. Yes, spill the tea on these companies. I want to know what's going on. Do Walmart tell y'all employees to be terrible? Do he tell? Do he? do they tell y'all to just chill and let the lines get long and keep all the registers closed? I need to know some things. I've had many jobs, but honestly, I can't think of any inside secrets because I didn't stay long enough to get no secrets. Or maybe they just didn't want to tell me shit because they knew I've always been a terrible employee. So they was like, don't tell her shit. So that could have been the case for me. Anyway, let's see what these people got to say. Let's watch.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I used to work for a very large chain bookstore.
No.
It's very litigious, so we won't name them. Sheds and Royals, we'll call them. And they get those big comfy chairs that they have in the building steam cleaned twice a year or so. I came in one day and was watching the guy do it, and like all this stuff was coming out of the chair as he was using this machine, and I thought it was a chemical. And I said, that's pretty funky looking, man. What's going on here? And he's like, oh, that's urine. Pardon me? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, anytime you like go to a public place and they have all these like fabric chairs and stuff, he's like, don't sit in them because they're usually full of piss.
Piss?
So
that's the thing.
Piss?
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
Most chain restaurants are serving you bagged food. Like a good amount of the food is made off.
I already knew this. Okay, that's why I don't fuck with fast food. And people always like, damn, I know fast food. You goddamn right, because it's disgusting. And they serve me all old ass shit.
Site and then vacuum sealed into bags and frozen and shipped to us. So that when we serve it to you, it's literally been in a bag that we put into boiling water for it to get hot. 90% of your soups, they were boiled in a bag. The pasta is boiled in huge batches and then put into individual serving bags and frozen. And then when you want it, they just drop that pasta into boiling water that they use over and over again. And that's how you get your pasta. All the pies that you get from Marie Callender's, Coco's, places like that, if they're cream pies, it's literally just pudding. Chocolate cream pie is just chocolate pudding. Banana cream pie is just vanilla pudding with bananas. Same with coconut cream. It costs almost nothing to make them, and then they charge like $14 or $15 for them.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
The number for Walmart's intercom, pick up the phone, #96, talk. Also, if you ever want to call a Walmart and see if they have something in stock, but you want service faster, call Walmart A and tell them that it's a site-to-store call from Walmart B. An associate will pick it up faster, and then you just say, hey, I'm over here. My towel's on, says that you got one in stock, but I just wanted to make sure before I send the customer over. They will run right to the product, check it for sure, come back and answer the phone and tell you if they got it or not. It's a site-to-store call from local other Walmart. That's it.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I actually learned this while working for a different phone company, but I'm still going to share it. So if you are a customer of the red cell phone company that we will call Horizon, go to a Horizon store and ask for a paper copy of your bill to be emailed to you or printed out for you. And look at every single charge on that bill. I guarantee you will most likely find a charge labeled something along the lines of data access charge. This is an extra charge on top of the charge for your normal plan, which is supposed to include your data. But essentially what this company is doing is selling you a soda and saying, here, you have a soda now. But if you want to drink the soda, it's going to cost you an extra $20. So yeah, if you're one of their customers, look at your bill.
And then
Tell
what?
me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
It sounds like they can do that. So what's the point of you telling me this? What I'm gonna do about it? I'm gonna call them and be like, yeah, what is this? They're like, yeah, that's the access data charge. That's what you have to get charged. I don't.
Laughing at it.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there
they ain't
anymore.
in there chopping up real fruit.
Yeah, I used to work at Petsmart, so a lot of people think that animals at Petsmart don't get any medical care and just suffer in the back room and die. That's absolutely store to store. If you have a shitty manager, shitty team that doesn't care about the animals, that absolutely could happen. It probably looks bad on the store if they have high vet bills, but you have an allotment of $300 per each animal that you can take them to the vet. So if you have a $15 hamster that is really sick and needs to go to the vet, you can take it to the vet and you can pay up to $300 for that animal. I took all my animals to the vet if they needed to go, and if the bill was over $300 and they told me to put the animal down, I would pay the bill myself and I would take the animal home. And that's how I once had 13 pets. A lot of the time they get sick coming in from the supplier. They don't get sick in the store. They're sick as you receive them. So I would stop receiving them in. I would take them, but I wouldn't pay for them. And so then the suppliers wouldn't get paid, and then they would start sending me healthy animals. Adopt, don't shop. Don't.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I have a lot. As an Abercrombie manager, we couldn't hire people who didn't meet a certain look standard. And if we did, they had to go in the back, and they were called impact workers. At Kate Spade, anytime a bag was damaged, even if it was the smallest thing, we had to go in the back and rip it up with an X-Acto knife. At Lululemon, sometimes they mark down items just because it's the last one left. So check out the clearance section. It's not always old stuff. Sometimes it's just because we only had one left.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
The clearance be ugly though most of the
So
time.
I worked for a designer handbag store roughly about 11 years, on and off between part-time and full-time. And this handbag store can be found at most outlets and factory areas in the
Drop
US,
the name, girl.
in most cities and towns. When you go into the store, everything in the front of the store is made for factory. It is not made the same way. It does not use the same leather as the full price store. If you are looking for items you may have seen in the full price store or on the full price website, head straight to the back. Those bags are the ones that actually come to get transferred from the full price store when they are discontinued. That's where you'll find them.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
When you order steak or prime rib from Dennys and they
Girl.
ask you how you want it cooked, that determines how long.
If you order a steak from Dennys, take what the fuck you get. No. If it's nasty, it's nasty. If it's tough, it's tough. You at Dennys ordering steak, so.
The cook will cook it in the microwave for you.
Of course.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work
right.
there anymore.
I got one. A good portion of the stocking that is supposed to be going on the shelves of most supermarkets, pretty much almost all of them. If it is a heavy-duty name brand and it is a bread or tortilla or a bottled beverage of some kind, so like pretty much almost all your sodas, unless it is specifically store brand. So like for instance, Walmart has Sam's Club as their store brand soda, but all of the others are not actually stocked by Walmart or their companion supermarkets. So it doesn't matter what supermarket it is, Winco, Fred Meyer's, it does not matter what it is. It's not stocked by that store. It's actually stocked by the contractors that they work with. So for instance, I used to work for Sara Lee, the bread company, and we did all of our pull-ups. We did all of the stocking of the shelves. We did everything. And in fact, we even had the contract for a while. I don't know if Sara Lee still has it or not, but for
that's why sometimes you'll even go to certain supermarkets and you like see people stocking shit and you asking like where's some of that, and they like bitch, I don't fucking know. And at first, several years ago, I used to get confused by that. Like, don't you work here? But it's like, no, they don't. They're stocking shit. They don't work at that particular.
I don't know if they still have it or not. But I will tell you that those people that you see on TikTok that are complaining that like, oh, the shelves are empty for such and such product, the vendors get fined for that. The vendors that if they don't stock the product correctly, and it goes for cleaning of the shelves too. We were required to clean the shelves. It wasn't up to the employees of the supermarket. So there's one woman on here who she keeps talking about the dead fly. That's where I think the Monster energy drinks are. That would be up to the bottle company that is stocking those shelves to clean those.
A company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
I used to work for PlayStation. When you have a problem with your 4, 5, I'm pretty sure they even still service the 3s, send it in. It's worth the $100. I think it might even be $150 for the 5s to get it serviced. Because if they can't fix it, you get a refurbished unit. You don't have to replace your system. You get a refurbished unit.
Good to know. I don't play games, but to y'all gamers out there. Okay, yeah, sure. That was spilling a little bit of tea, little bit of inside information. If you shop at Walmart, then yeah, he told you how you could call and see if some shit there. You gotta lie, of course, because if you just say you're a customer, Walmart, of course, the employee's like, fuck out of here anyway, on hold. Girl, let me tell you what I did last night. They talking to their coworkers. Trifling, not surprised. That's why I'm fucking Walmart. But yeah, like I said, I ain't got no inside scoop for y'all. I'm sorry, and I've worked so many places. I've literally had over 20 jobs, no exaggeration, and I have nothing for y'all. But many jobs that I've worked at, I was there for less than a couple months. I was notorious for quitting, for walking out without saying anything, no call, no show, not showing up no more. I did that a lot, so maybe I wasn't there long enough to get any inside secrets. But yeah, if y'all got any inside tea on anywhere y'all worked, please do share. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one.